Hello, hello. Welcome back to Smart AF, the show where we cut through the noise and give you the facts straight up. Before we start, let's be clear. This episode isn't about dragging anyone. Kim K, Edna Swart, these are hardworking, ambitious women building brands, and I genuinely respect that. But today, we need to talk about how celebrity influence mixed with science language can turn a supplement trend into a full-blown belief system. And to start, I want to show you a TikTok clip that set off this conversation. Edna Swart promoting her NMN supplement while using a video of Kim Kardashian talking about how she's taking NMN for longevity.
Big on NMNs, taking them for a year now. I saw Dr. David Sinclair speak at the Wonder Conference and talk about all of the anti-aging stuff that he does, and he was really big on NMNs. So I take that.
I'm going to NAD for the rest of my life, and I'm never going to age.
So, why are celebrities turning to NMN as their go-to for their anti-aging supplement, including Brian Johnson as part of his morning blueprint? To make this really basic to understand, we all have NAD+ levels in our body, and NAD+ is there to help with energy production and DNA repair. Now, as we get older, NAD+ declines, and so we help build back up our NAD+ levels by taking NMN. NMN is a precursor to NAD+, meaning it converts back into NAD+, when we take it orally. So essentially this turns into NAD+, which helps with our functioning, it helps with our energy, it helps with our repair on a cellular level from within. So celebrities are turning to this secret supplement, not so secret anymore, to help slow the process of aging and visibly reduce aging from within. Youth Within has a 99.6% NMN purity in it. I am 35 and I take 2 of these every day.
Yup, that's the clip. Now let's unpack what's wrong with that. And before anyone says this is a girl boss call out, nope. Men do it too, and often worse. Andrew Huberman, Brian Johnson, Joe Rogan, all brilliant at monetizing science-based lifestyles. This isn't about gender. It's about how influence, science, and money collide. Within minutes of Kim K's video, NMN searches spiked worldwide. That's the power of celebrity. One sentence, and suddenly everyone thinks they have unlocked immortality in capsule form. NMN, or nicotinamide mononucleotide, is a molecule your body uses to make NAD+ cheers, which fuels cellular energy. It's been studied by Harvard professor David Sinclair, who spent years researching NAD+ and aging in mice. His work is fascinating, and in labs, NMN has shown real effects in mice. Mice ran longer, aged slower, looked healthier. But those studies don't prove the same for humans. The human data so far, small, early, and focused on metabolism, not lifespan. A 2023 review concluded there's no clinical evidence that NMN extends human life. So when Edna Swart talks about NMN like she's a biochemist, or when influencers say science-backed longevity, that's marketing, not medicine. Edna isn't the first or last to do this. She's part of a much bigger pattern where entrepreneurs borrow the credibility of real scientists to sell products. She didn't claim to be David Sinclair or Brian Johnson, but using their name and Kim K's image side by side makes it look like science has already approved the product. That's the halo effect. Your brain automatically links celebrity with credibility, even if influencers add the usual line. Always consult your doctor before taking any supplement. It doesn't undo the influence. Research in psychology shows that disclaimers rarely change audience perception once trust is built. The bigger issue is that NMN isn't even approved as a dietary supplement by the US FDA. In 2022, the FDA ruled that NMN counts as a pharmaceutical ingredient because of ongoing drug trials. That means technically, US brands aren't supposed to sell it as a supplement. Yet hundreds still do. In New Zealand, there's no pre-approval either. The regulations fall under the ancient Dietary Supplements Regulations 1985, which don't require proof of efficacy before a product hits the shelf. Translation: you can sell an expensive powder that claims to slow aging, and no one checks if it actually does. And that's why this conversation matters. When someone like Kim K casually mentions a supplement, and entrepreneurs like Edna package that into a product line, it creates what marketing experts call the belief loop. Celebrity says it, entrepreneur sells it, followers buy it, testimonials appear, and more people believe it. Each loop makes the claim look more real, even when the science hasn't changed. It's not evil, it's business. but it blurs the line between inspiration and misinformation. According to peer-reviewed evidence, there's no verified human data proving NMN slows aging or extends life. Short-term studies show mild improvements in metabolism, not immortality. And scientists like Charles Brenner, who helped map NAD+ biology, have warned that supplement companies oversimplify complex science to sell hope. Meanwhile, brands use buzzwords like cellular rejuvenation, DNA repair, and science-backed to sound medical, even though those phrases are marketing terms, not regulated claims. Buying supplements isn't the problem. The problem is when marketing outpaces evidence, when feeling younger becomes a substitute for proof. Because longevity doesn't come from a single molecule. It comes from boring, proven stuff: sleep, nutrition, exercise, and managing stress, things that don't fit in a capsule or a 15-second TikTok. Influence is power, and power without accountability can harm. I'm not saying never take supplements, I'm saying don't take marketing as medicine. So before you drop $100 on a longevity capsule because someone glowy on TikTok swears by it, do what we do here: check the facts. That's it for today's episode of Smart AF. And remember, making informed decisions is your right. So before you believe the hype, get Smart AF. See you soon. Thanks for listening. Do you know someone that can use this info? Please share this video with them. If you found this interesting, a thumbs up and subscribe would be awesome. And tap that bell so you never miss an update.